literally was right in front of me. He left me. That's what I call bullshit.
He isn't freaking playing with his uncle. He's literally in a lobby that's full. It says party full. He's lying. He just doesn't want to play with us. He got, I bet he got salty and then raged. Cause he's in a party full.
He was so busy healing. He's selfish too, because like he didn't even want to get you after you got down.
Yeah. And also he took that stuff and he was just ignoring me when I was asking for it back. He just didn't reply.
Yeah, they said he was ignoring me when I died.
Yeah.
I definitely should have just used the jump pad and probably get you by because I would have died.
I thought he was nice at first. Then when he took it and started ignoring me, then he got on one of my nerves. Then he freaking, he'd tell me, go in that hole, and then, dang it.
Today will be our day. Fight Rika.
And then he got into a party with freaking two other people, just in his excuses my uncle is gonna play. Last nerve. And then leaves party, yet could go to game chat. Nerve has been died.
There's a thin line between life and death. Find me there.
Did you add him? Oh, his username? Okay, let me find it. You want me to tell you how to spell it? BOUT underscore TO underscore BE and then underscore LIT. Yeah, and then 69. Oh, by the way, oof. For me, it says he is. Yeah, we're about to, you know, so I'm just gonna go loot. Well, you fall into the lava. Oh yeah, we're in the ring. Goody. Yeah, and then he all gets annoying. Yeah, it was that he didn't do teamwork. He was just like taking everything for himself.
He was practically like, he was the person that was like, yeah, I'm listening, but really he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's why he lost. I bet he's one of those people that gets salty after dying in the morning.
Yeah. I'm not one of those people. Yeah, he's a Tifu. That fricker Tifu. I hate Tifu. I'm broadcasting right now. If Tifu ever would watch this in my future, if I get famous, frick you.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm actually broadcasting. I wasn't broadcasting that, sadly. So whenever he dies, I can laugh on his grave. There's somebody over there, by the way. Dang it, I missed. I thought he was gonna be nice at first. I was like, finally, we have somebody to play with. Then I realized he is a freaking nuthead. This is how bad. Yeah, in another word, me burning my freaking mouth on hot chocolate so I can never taste it ever again for like 2 weeks. That's basically what he is to me. I can't. He just makes my faith goodbye. He's like, all right, I'm saying weird stuff, but still,
I am taking fire.
he's like, okay. The point is,
I am down, but alive.
he ruins it all.
Yeah, you ruined the whole lighting.
I need some light ammo. I got only 16, which came in the gun.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Oh, I saw that person.
Oh frick!
I broke your shield.
Got him. He doesn't have shield.
Over here.
Oh, what? Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Oof, that was close.
You did better than with the other.
Yeah. Okay, I'm close to leveling up, thankfully. Let me see what time it is.
I need to get one more.
Look at how far of a level
This is
you are.
no name Barwick because you have been so horrible to her. Mom, that's stealing. I want my car back now or I'm going to report it stolen. No, Mrs. No Name can't drive my car. I'm your mother. When I say goes, Missy, you need to learn some respect and to get it through your head that I'm in charge and you are a child. You don't own anything. It's mine because I am your mother. The police
Oh my
will
god, that
likely
makes me so
arrest you
mad.
for wasting their time. Emily hangs up and looks at me. She is so angry she is crying in rage. OP, if I call the police, she's going to know you are here. I can live with that. That fallout is a whole other story. She picks up the phone and calls the police, tells them the car has been taken without her permission and where it is. Mike, Emily's boyfriend, drives us over there. We do not want to miss the show. The police officers knock on the door and
Dang it, Ned. Alright, here we go.
Title on answers. Hello, officers. Do you need something? Ma'am, the vehicle in the driveway matches the description and location of a vehicle reported stolen. It's my car. I took it from my daughter because she is grounded from using it for being disobedient and disrespectful. I see. May we have a word with her, please? The entitled aunt looking very smug. She doesn't live here. The police officer noticed us across the street. You three, come over here, please. Did one of you call us? Emily said, I did. It's my car, officer. My mother seems to think she has control over it and me. It's my car. I'm your mother and you have to obey me. It's the law. Tell her, officers. Actually, ma'am, there is no such law. Your daughter is an adult. There most certainly is a law. I'm going to report you to your chief for not knowing it. I may even sue. May I see the car registration and your license, please? Emily hands them to him. Ma'am, this car is registered in the name of your daughter and only your daughter. It's her car and you have no right to drive it. Entitled aunt looks at the registration the officer is showing her and then snatches Emily's license from him and slams the door. The police officers look at each other for a moment and then shrug and ring the bell again. Entitled aunt answers it, looking very smug. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to return the license.
I just want to listen to this for
now.
so long.
Entitled aunt hands him the license that she has cut into several pieces.
What?
Now she can't drive because she doesn't have a license. She looks at Emily as though she just scored some odd victory. Then she finally notices me. Hacker, what are you doing here? Just trying to have a nice visit with my cousin. She has hated me for years. You need to leave. I didn't give you permission to visit. Where is your mother? I don't need your permission. My mother is not here. I can travel without her. Ma'am, you are under arrest for destruction of government property. Apparently, cutting up a valid license is a felony in some places. Who knew? And grant that to this car. You can't arrest me. I'm her mother. I have rights. Yes, you do. He then reads them to her. The officer explains to us that until she destroyed the license, he had been willing to issue an appearance ticket. Then, instead of being arrested, she would just have had to appear in front of the judge and get a fine. This was a much bigger deal. Emily ran into the house to tell her father what had happened. We all chatted for a little bit until the phone rang. It was entitled on telling him to call their attorney. We left. I drove the car back to Emily's and took her to get her license replaced the next morning. The attorney called by my uncle apparently didn't know my aunt, and he showed up at the first hearing a week later to try and get it dismissed. It looked to be going her way at first. Her attorney said, "Your Honor, this is a family matter. It's..."
I love entitled parents. If we do another entitled parents in the lobby, it will be "Give Me Your Phone" is the title. So I feel like that'll be a good one.
Our partner's about to die.
Oh frick. You die? No, he died. Alright, got him. I think he left. What? Our teammate just left. I was right next to him. I could have revived him. Yeah, he just left for some reason, even though I was right next to him. Yeah.
That's what we get for playing.
Champion out.
Let's go to drill site. We're not dealing with this.
I feel like today is my worst day on Apex I've ever played.
Your worst day?
Yeah, on Apex.
Why?
I don't know. Have you? I've never met anybody that just freaking leaves like that. I bet he left just because he would be low health if we revived him.
Hey, that's awesome. Hey, there's some here.
Peacekeeper here.
It's my wife, aka wife. Thanks.
Hey, I see a cargo bot.
A cargo bot? Where is it? I wanna shoot it.
It's gonna die. Let's get close enough.
Dang it, I hit it once for 45.
Oh, I got it. Alright.
It's a legendary.
Yeah.
He also took Pathfinder. If he just left before so I could have Pathfinder, that would be better. Does it have a vault key?
I don't see it. Well,
Hold on. Dang it.
yeah, you think. I need ammo. Oh wait, let's loot this. Whatever.
Sniper stock, really? I don't need a freaking sniper stock this early in the game. Imagine landing and your first gun is a sniper.
Oh, yeah, there was a dropship.
Son of a...
The person literally didn't even want to try and talk to us.
Shut up, just look. Yeah. That one kid we were playing with before, he just like, I bet he's one of those kids that like on Christmas he gets a gift that's really expensive, but he doesn't want it because it just wasn't the gift he wanted. Yeah. Like, be grateful for the teammates you have.
Yeah, like, he spends money on this. What a dipshit.
Yeah. Earn your money. Like, he's probably one of those spoiled kids.
Probably. He probably has everything.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to Sky.
He spent money on Fortnite.
Let's go to Lava Fishes because we might have another. I guess we're just on a hunt for cargo bots.
At least he should be grateful that he's not even that he has his PS4 and stuff. Ooh, cargo bot. Does it have an Apex? Does it have a key thingy? I like keys.
The cargo bot is on the ship. And it's the easiest one to get, so let me break it into a legendary.
Ooh, a good barrel stabilizer. My R3001 carbine is like maxed out. All it needs are. Oh, are you going on dropship? Okay.
Pretty sure it's all cargo bot here.
My carbine is almost maxed out. It has a sight, extended mag.
Gone. Alright, let's find somewhere else. Hey, we could search the place on Earth, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's people here on Earth.
I was reacting to adult jokes and kids cartoons, and this one was like, they were all scared and needed protection, and this kid, like, he gave them this like special juice, and then when it was and it made them not scared anymore, and then when they came back, it was like, it's time to get cooking, and you know how it was adult jokes? Well, the kid was like, hey, where are you going? The kitchen was over here, and then they went to the bedroom. Wait, what is this?
I have found 4 extended magazines, and I can't pick them up because I don't have the gun for it.
Wait, what are they for?
I found
Have you?
5. Yeah, I have found 5, and the only reason why I picked up 1,
Watch your 6.
down here's flat one.
Is there any light ammo ones?
Yeah, I lied.
Oof. I don't need it. I was just asking if it was a heavy ammo. I mean, a heavy. Oh, frick. Yeah.
Nothing good.
Oh.
These last 2 before we go.
I have my airstrike ready. I'm just ready to. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick.
Yeah, we gotta go. Gimme. Okay, go.
Oh, I forgot I'm not freaking Pathfinder.
No! Oh. Gimme. Alright. I'm gonna fly over to Skyhook. Come on, get there fast.
I'm not gonna be able to get there quick enough. I might.
Alright, get it up. You have a lot of health. You should be able to make it. Did you take that one thing I went on?
The one what?
This one, the balloon. Or are you just gonna run?
I'm just gonna run.
Alright. I'll see you here. I got syringes for you.
Okay.
Taking a moment to heal up.
The only time that one kid was cooperative was literally giving you syringes. That wasn't even being cooperative. He literally traded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he didn't want to give them to you. Like,
I'm surprised he didn't scam you.
well, he dropped them first. I could have literally.
Yeah.
If I knew how he was.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this balloon after I use my syringes that you're hopefully going to get me. I'm right here. Oops.
Maybe you need that.
Thanks.
I only have 4 left now, but I do have a Phoenix kit. Here, come take some ammo.
Phoenix kit.
Light ammo here.
I hate arc stars. Alright, I'm going to this balloon thing to get to the circle. It's pretty far. You have to go to Fragment West. We're in Skyhook right now. Alright, I'm gonna get on the balloon. I'm gonna get on the blue. I'm gonna wait for you to get on the balloon.
It seems like our matches were the only 2 that seem to be the mobile ones.
45 seconds. Ring ain't far.
What is it, 6 matches now that we had people quit?
Uh,
I see a spot.
oh yes, there's people been here before. There's, items right here.
Death box here.
Death box.
What color is it?
Blue.
Blue?
Do you want me to tell you what's blue in it?
Yeah, I guess.
A 6x sniper scope.
Sniper scope.
Yeah. It's 6 times, so. Is there a sniper in here? No, there's not.
Oh, there's a Pikachu.
Okay. I am waiting for you, just camping right here. You're a little bit in. I'm gonna wait for you and I'm gonna go pee really quickly.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Alright, BRB.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Hopefully he doesn't die 'cause he's
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
Alright, perfect timing. I am here. Hello. Hold on. What? I need to turn my headset volume up. Alright, I'm here. Is there people? Oh, I heard shooting. Yo, dang, there's a ton of bullets flying everywhere up here because I hear shooting.
they're on our left.
Obviously. Dang it, the balloon thing is in.
Oh, that is a lot. Look at it. Look, wait, they're very close. It's not.
Let me see.
Don't shoot.
Oh, frick! They're right here!
That's why.
I didn't think they were right there.
I heard charges. I knew they were right there, and that's why.
Alright, r/Reddit, give me your house. Never mind, not phone. But instead, house. The stupid Gordon Ramsay ad.
r/entitled parents where stuck-up parent company I owned. The waitlist had a full list of 16 people, and it was fine until one person ruined it for all. So we were starting up the games when a dad ran into the store with his son. We're here for the tournament? Oh, sorry, but the list is full. Well then, make some room. I can't do that. Listen, I can get you fired with the push of a button. How? I have been friends with the CEO of this company for a long time. Then call him. I watch him make a fake phone call, then hang up. He says you're fired. That's funny, considering I am the CEO. The entitled parent's look of shock still makes me laugh to this day. That was a short and sweet entitled parent's appetizer I hope you enjoyed, because now, ventricular tachycardia, the main course. When my oldest daughter was born, she had some significant heart problems.
Are you listening?
Leaking for a while, and then at 10 weeks old, she developed supraventricular tachycardia, nailed
Are you listening?
it, which basically means that her heart would beat excessively for no reason at all. She was in pediatric intensive care unit for 2 weeks after nearly dying from organ failure. She's fine now. This particular incident happened about a week after she was released from ICU. She'd been sent home with a portable heart monitor. We went to the cardiologist once a week for the batteries on the monitor to be changed and the readings to be checked. On this day, we were sitting in the waiting room at the pediatric cardiology office. Wait times were insane here, as there were only 2 doctors for the entire region, and it wasn't unusual to wait 30 minutes or longer for an appointment. Entitled Dad and Brett.
I'm listening to this one where this kid got a portable heartbeat monitor, and every week they go to get their new batteries for it.
Were the only other ones there. But here we are in the waiting room. My daughter's asleep in her car
I don't
seat
know,
carrier,
just
and
listen.
I'm lightly half dozing. Something touched my knee. I look down, and Bratty Kid is there. Hi. Is that a real baby? Yes, it is. Is it a boy? My daughter was dressed in a yellow sleeper with pink strawberries in it, lacy pink boots, pink hat.
What?
No, it's a girl. What's that? He's pointing to the heart monitor. That's to make sure her heart is beating right. Can I play with it? No, sorry, it's not a toy. I'm bored. I looked across the room and the dad is flat out asleep. He's actually snoring. Why don't you go talk to your dad then? At this moment, I'm called up to the insurance desk to fill out another form. Bratty Kid had gone back to his dad, so I left my baby there as I was only about 4 feet away. I turned to go sit down, and entitled dad is awake and walking toward me. Do you have a toy my son can play with? Nope, sorry. He says you do. Give it to him. I don't. I need a nap. Just give him the toy so I can go back to sleep. There is no toy. You should have brought one for him if you wanted to sleep so bad. If looks could kill. He went back to his side of the room and I sit down. About another 10 minutes pass. Daughter is awake now and hungry. I'm digging through the diaper bag. As a first-time mom with a child in and out of the hospital, I hadn't had the time or energy to develop a system for the bag yet, so it took me a minute. By the time I'd found what I needed, my daughter was screaming and so was her heart monitor, the cords of which are in Bratty Kid's hands. The loud beeps from the disconnected monitor wake
You're
up
jumping
Entitled
master
Dad.
now.
Entitled Dad shoots out of his chair. The frick is that?
You're jump master.
I don't even get time to answer before a nurse rushes out to us. She drops to the floor to check my daughter. Meanwhile, I snatch the heart monitor from
Do you just
Bratty
want me to
Kid's
leave my
hands.
phone, like,
That's mine.
right here?
Give it back. Why are you taking his toys from
Why do you want me to leave my
Go back
phone?
to
If you
sleep.
do,
It's
you want to
our
keep
secret.
listening to it or not? Or just okay? What? Okay.
4. He grabs my arm and yanks the monitor
Okay.
from
I'm listening to it in the lobby.
Hey, I hear a cargo bot.
Yeah, I did. For now,
It has a walkie. It's under. It's where you are. need
I don't
you to
have
go
any
in.
weapons. Oh, now I do. Where is it?
It's right there.
Where is it?
Here, just go. Let's go. Just come up there.
Got a vault key.
Okay, hurry up. Let's go.
Oh, you already got it.
Using grapple.
I love art/Untitled. I don't know, it's so fun to listen to.
Vault's open.
My backpack.
Take that. Alright, that's a. Alright, we got.
Do you got light ammo?
No. I have electricity and regular. I mean, heavy.
It's called energy.
Yeah. It's still the lightning thing.
He just goes back to the thing. There's like no more loot left for him. Your suspicious laugh.
Keep eyes on the new kill leader.
Oh, hey. Oh, wow.
There's a new kill leader.
Hey,
Hmm.
there was 3 epic
Let's go that way. Body shield
just
here.
plates.
Level 3.
Wow. That's a lot. I think I've only found a legendary chest plate here. No, it's on accident.
I've never actually found like a legendary chest plate laying around or in a chest.
Yep. Oh, I found. I think the most is probably the epic. The legendary.
Last round, also that kid finessed me. Remember that kid? He also finessed me again. So like basically, I opened a crate and he took one of my one of the body
I
shields.
saw that. Like when you were saying like I need the loot. Hey,
Backpack here. Level 3.
when you were saying I needed the loot. Why is this place so good? Train is coming. Get ready. People are here.
I bet they have vault keys because they're going to the vault.
Let's not interfere though.
Let's just watch them in their pain.
Yeah,
Am I still recording? Oh yeah, I'm still broadcasting. I'm not recording. Okay,
One
boomer.
more if you're watching. I see him. I see. No, stop. He doesn't see it. You
Oh
can
frick.
tell.
Faking him out with a decoy.
That's my whole. Hey, you got any shield? That's my whole shield.
I don't even have any heal.
I need shield.
Firing.
Got a shield. No.
Really? Oh frick!
Fire, friends. Already in the next ring. That's my victory. Send out my decoy.
Oh, behind.
Giving my shield to recharge. Incoming care package.
Oh frick!
Enemies are shooting at me.
Help! There's somebody behind. No help! Why does it have to end like this?
One, just one left. Yeah, reload. You finished him.
I'm dead.
Oh, he ran away.
Really?
Giving my shield to recharge.
He's reviving.
Okay.
I took care of it, don't worry.
Can this man help me? Why won't this man help me?
Yeah, triple kill.
This guy won't help me. He sucks. Finally, after 30 years.
Hey, guess what?
What?
They did have a fault.
Very helpful.
Huh.
You were right.
I knew it. I'm smart. Just kidding. I'm totally not.
My heart is pounding. I got a
Our girl joins the party. My heart is pounding for you.
ew.
Ew.
I need a different.
One sec, healing up.
I got lucky there.
I need health. Do you got a med kit?
Medkit here.
I need,
Oh wait.
nah, I'm not gonna waste it. Yeah. Wait, you got a med kit?
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Medkit here.
Dang, this guy is what we deserve.
Now let's just talk
Thanks
about
needed. I take bribes though.
I do take bribes. So. Hey, have you got any light ammo?
I wish this thing revived me by itself because I'm a robot and I need electricity. You feed me. That sounds wrong.
Heavy ammo.
Most people drain my ammo badly. Alright, let's try and
Which ammo do you need? I can't destroy it. Oh wait, how much light?
any.
I can give you a stack. I'll give you 60.
Oh yeah, and let's go
Light
for a
ammo
ball,
here.
I
Do
guess.
you want this?
What is it?
He's about to take it. It's a stack of light ammo.
Alright,
Did he take it?
there you go. No, I did.
Friends, I've got a vault key.
Is it in here? Is it in circle?
We got the only.
Dang, it's all the way over there. Where it just
Let's
Hey,
go
at
this
least
way.
where I marked. It's all the way over there.
I found a vault key if anyone wants to carry it.
If anyone wants to carry it.
No, there's no ammo.
Entitled parents, give me your house. No. There's basically, this one where it's like, what is it? All right.
Says not all of us are inside.
His son in this, they're like in a gaming tournament, and then he's like, we're here for the tournament, and they rushed into the building, and then he's like, sorry, all of the things are taken, and only 16 people could sign up, and then he's like, make more space, I'm friends with the CEO, I'll get you fired in a button. He fake calls the CEO, to fire him, and then he says, you're fired, but he actually...
Perfect shot, hit him.
But the guy who won't let him on because it's already full, he is the CEO. So he did a fake call. And he says, you're fired. I hate the people like that. Oh, frick.
That guy's trying to snipe me, but he sucks. Hey, there's a guy behind you.
I'm better than him.
I'm down.
He survived. No, never mind.
No, he's... I hit him in there.
The guy over there, that really ranged guy, he sucks.
Revive our partner. I'm on to...
Cover me. Oh, he's really low. Yeah.
I took an enemy down.
Frick, my controller's dying.
I took out an enemy. Unnecessary evil. The new leader.
My controller's dying.
Help me. Finish.
No, frick!
Don't drag them to me.
Yes, let's go.
Oh.
We just eliminated the whole squad.
Oh, we hard. Hey,
There's somebody up there.
My work isn't done.
oh, I got down again. Here, revive me behind this rock. I think this might be it. Behind. No, yeah, you're right.
There's nothing I could have done. I was dead, man. I was a dead man. Back in 2009.
We had a good team. Alright, back to the video.
Alright. Just watch a little bit of this and we can get into it.
That's mine. Give it back. Why are you taking his toys from him? Go back to sleep. It's all you seem to be good for. He grabs my arm and yanks the monitor from me to give it back to the kid who promptly drops it. The nurse picks up the monitor. You need to leave now. This is sensitive medical equipment. If it's damaged, we're billing you for it. You have no right to talk to me like that. Do you know who I am?
A drunk
You're the guy
man.
who's about to get arrested if you don't leave now. On his way out, he screamed profanities at me and about me, the nurse, and the clinic. His wife, who'd been in the back with the doctor, was told he was banned from the clinic and was handed a bill for the cost of the monitor. A few weeks later, during another appointment, the nurse told me he'd sued the clinic for emotional trauma. It was dropped when the clinic countersued for the cost of the monitor. Families like this are absolutely insane.
Freaking controller won't charge.
Daddy, I want to play with that device that's keeping that baby alive, but they won't let me. You mean someone else is literally putting the life of their baby above the temporary entertainment
Finally,
of
it's
my
charging.
child? Not on my watch. Buckle up, everyone, for this bumpy ride. Okay, so I was chilling in my living room around 3 a.m. playing some video games. My parents are out of town visiting some friends, and I decided to stay home, house to myself and all. So here I am in nothing but bra and panties when there's a knock on the door. What the frick? I think to myself. So I scramble to get my clothes on and I answer the door. It was a family acquaintance with her already whiny little brat. She's also visibly pregnant, and we'll get to why that part is important later. Hey, entitled parent, what's going on? My car broke down and tow company can't come get my car until tomorrow. Think me and my little brat can crash here tonight? Sure, you guys can sleep in the living room. I let them in. Want anything to eat or drink? Coffee if it's not any trouble? Sure, no problem. So I go to make some coffee when I see this little poo picking up my controller. Hey little guy, please put that down. Oh, he can't play a game? No, I'm in the middle of something, plus he wouldn't know how to play that type of game. But he really wants to, don't you, little poo? I want to play. No, you can't
I just
play.
realized I'm
I want to
broadcasting
play.
this.
I
I'm gonna
want
get
to play. I
freaking
want to
copyrighted.
play.
Goodbye,
Throws the
YouTube channel.
controller at the TV, shattering the screen. What the F?
I have 9
rushed over to the
subscribers,
TV.
but nobody's
Hey,
gonna view
don't
this
you
video
swear
either.
at my child. You just effing let him
Shout out
destroy
to
my
r
TV
slash.
like
It's
this.
literally
You're
r
the one who didn't
and
let
then
him
type
play
out
this
slash.
video game. I
Go
said no,
subscribe.
and you have to teach your little brat that he's an owed Jack. How dare you? Just wait until I tell your mother about how you treated him. You'll make a terrible mom. I'm not having kids, but if I did, I wouldn't let them be spoiled little poos like your brat. You are being
Who's in the
brat
story
right
is
now.
actually the
Just
S
get a
word, by
new
the way.
TV and quit whining. Yeah, I'll get a new TV with the money you pay me for the broken TV. What?
Wait, they broke
But
the TV?
you were the one who instigated.
I think he
little
threw the
people.
controller
You know
at the
what? Just
TV.
get the F out of my house.
No.
You and your brat are no longer welcome in my house. What the F is wrong with you? I'm pregnant and have a toddler and have nowhere to go. You can't just kick out a stranded pregnant mother and her toddler at 3 a.m.
A strange
in the
pregnant
cold.
mom.
Oh, yes,
Hey.
I can, you
What?
insufferable grunt.
I
Get
don't
the
think
F out of my
it-
house before I call the cops. Her picking her brat up and heading towards the door. Just wait until I
yeah,
tell
she
your
did.
mother about this. Yeah, I'll gladly tell her about what little Pooh did to the TV and that you refused to pay for it. You'll regret this. She leaves. The next morning, I called my parents and explained what happened. They were very understanding because I was never raised to be a spoiled little mayonnaise stain, and Mom B. Grunt got an earful from my mom that if she didn't pay back...
Mayonnaise steam. Do you know what mayonnaise steam says on here? Cum stain.
Ew.
we would take her
It
to
says
small
I'm
claims.
not
She
a
tried to
spoiled
play the,
little
"Oh,
mayonnaise
woe is
stain,
me,
but it's actually, you
single
know.
pregnant mother, blah, blah,
that
blah
nice
stuff,
view
but
on
it
a
didn't
Fortnite
work, and she
video.
forked over the $500 for the
Yeah, it
new
was the
TV,
Save the
and we
World
cut
video.
contact with her. Edit. In case anyone else was wondering,
that
the
was the
reason
best
Breeder
video,
and
or
her
the
poo
Minecraft
stain were out at
video,
3
so
a.m. was because little Pooh demanded
But the thing
McDonald's
is-
and refused
My
to come
channel is
in
blowing
unless
up
he
now.
got it. I wish these
But
posters
the-
wouldn't
like,
cuss
I might
so
have more
much.
views
I'm
than
trying to
you on
avoid getting my
video,
videos
but the
flagged here
difference
for
between
bad
my
language. But the more creative the curse words are, the more creative I have to be with
Wait, yours
censorship.
doesn't
What do you
have
guys think about
subscribers?
mayonnaise stain? I'm thinking about rolling that into my
That's a
rotation.
noof.
My partner and I purchased the house next door to my best friend. I had lived with him for close to a decade when his kids were babies, so they viewed my house as an extension of theirs and were in and out.
Yes! I just found the best entitles after this. Are entitled parents, give me your organs.
I had a pool in my yard, and because my friend's kids were still
That'd be
little,
fun.
I installed a retractable cover and made sure it was locked so they couldn't open it. My friend's yard had one of those
Freaking-
wood-forward climbing wall swing set
I have
deals and a large
9,600
sandbox. Throughout the
legend
year, we spent
tokens.
most evenings outside, grilling,
This is
drinking,
satisfying.
and watching
I
the
love
kids
watching
play,
this.
swim, whatever. One summer day, I came home from work a little earlier than normal.
I
and
should
started
just
to
leave the
prepare.
lobby. You can
I
play
heard
a bunch
knock
of
at my
game,
back
or
door, which was odd, since
we
my
can just
buddy's
start a
kids
game and
never
I just
knock.
leave
I
it
went
right
to
here
see
in the
who it
arm of my
was and
chair.
discovered a mom and 2 kids who looked to be maybe 5 to 7 years old. As I opened
Yeah.
the door, she informed me that
Like,
her kids
we
needed
can
to
play
use the
in the
bathroom
game and I
that
just
needed
leave
to
it
come
right
out and
here.
get the cover off my pool. I was confused and asked her to repeat herself, and she said that her kids
I'm waiting
needed
for
to
my
pee,
controller
and they
to
were
charge
hot
right now.
and
That's what I'm
playing in
using
the
this time
sandbox,
for.
so I needed to open up my pool. I asked her why she was in my friend's yard and what made her think her kids were welcome to swim inside
This is
the
a
pool or use
gaming
my
break.
bathroom for that matter.
Well,
She
gamer
got
break.
real grumpy and told me that she had moved into the house behind us and that she watched my buddy's kids come over all the
Yeah.
time, and I opened the pool for them.
Gamers
She
need
insisted that
breaks,
since I
you
was
know.
willing to open my pool for the kids next
We ain't
door,
the
I
only
should
ones that
also
can't
open it for
play
the children who
competitive
live
video
behind me.
games.
I tried explaining the relationship between my best friend's family and mine. She claimed it didn't matter that I had known them since
Dang.
birth and pretty much had helped raise them. I just needed to get to know her kids too, and it would be okay. I told her
How do I
no
get that
and closed the door on her. She spent a while knocking and fussing at me through
I'm
the
not
wall,
even
and then
listening
had her
to this,
kid
I'm just
pee
listening
in
to
a
you.
planter on the side of the patio. When I still didn't react, she
Alright,
took her
shut up.
kids back into my friend's yard to play on the swings. I texted him to let him know what was going on right at the moment he was letting his 300 pounds worth of newfies out into the yard without noticing the unwelcome visitors. The mom starts shrieking and climbs up the fort, leaving both kids on the swings. She starts demanding that we put the dogs inside, and how dare my friend let his dogs out into his own yard when her kids are clearly playing there. He tells her to get the freak out and calls the police. When the cops arrived,
Get the
she
freak
put all
out actually on
water
here
marks
is
about how her kids
GTFO.
are just looking for friends, and my
That's what it
buddy's
says.
kids are somehow bullying her kids, even though they never met. That he invited her over just to let his dogs attack our children. Blah, blah, blah. They eventually move her back onto her own property, then come back later to tell us they warned her about coming back. She lived in that house for almost a year before
I'm
she
gonna go to bed in 30 minutes.
and her husband divorced. During that year, I had to replace the lock over the
Yeah, and then we can play tomorrow. Wait, can you play tomorrow?
Yeah. No school.
Yay.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were gone for a week, right?
Hmm?
You left for a week. You left this week or last week?
A few weeks ago.
Yeah, like you said you were gonna be gone for a week. I was like, no one to play.
Oh yeah, it's already been a week, you know.
Cover controls 3 times.
Yeah,
Have a
thankfully
fencing
that's
company
out of the
remove a
way.
gate at the back of my property that was meant to let the lawnmower through, and eventually pay a security
Alright, you wanna play it now?
company to come check on my yard anytime we were going to be away for more than a few hours. We
Just
found
leave
her
this
and
on
her
my
kids in our
keyboard.
yards repeatedly, but she'd leave when we got home. What finally resolved the issue was my partner catching her in the pool. She told him she knew the man that owned the house and that he had told her it was okay to swim. He told her he was married to the man that owned the pool and that it was not okay to swim. She apparently had a bad reaction to realizing she was immersing her sons in gay water. We didn't see her again after that. I'm gonna just breeze past the fact that this woman thought that this was gay water and focus on the fact that when this woman thought that murderous dogs were being unleashed upon her family, she abandoned her kids who were still playing on the swings to save herself. I'm tempted to start
It
some
looks like
sort
a
of like
freaking
Parent of the
Viking.
Month award and maybe do a poll in my community post because I don't know who would win this award, but this mother definitely has a chance.
Dang it,
This
it's
isn't
an
just a piece of
ad.
art. This is a mission inspired by the belief that every American deserves access to the high.
This didn't directly happen to me, but I feel like you all will enjoy it anyway. Me and my stepmom were shopping at Macy's and she wanted to try on some clothes. So I sat in the little sitting area inside the giant room that holds all the fitting room
Where are we
cubicles.
dropping?
It was a pretty large area with probably around 12 or so little cubicles going off in 2 directions with an area in the middle that has a mirror, some clothing racks, and some chairs in it. So that's where I was. The way I was seated, my back was to one of the hallways and directly facing the other hallway. Each room had about a 1.5 foot wide gap at the bottom, so if you knelt down you could see people's feet. Shoot, you all know what fitting rooms are like. I don't know why I'm describing this. Anyway, my mom is in one of the rooms in the hallway behind me. Entitled Mom and Entitled Brad, a male child around 2 to 3 years old, are in the fitting room next to hers, and the victim of Entitled Mom and Entitled Brad is in the room directly in my line of vision in the other hallway. Let's call her MH for My Hero. I couldn't really see this part, so my stepmom filled me in later when we were comparing notes, but apparently Entitled Brad was being a little poo, and Entitled Mom was grumbling at him to calm the frick down while she tried on clothes. And he thought it would be a great idea to
Whoever
crawl
watches this
through the
is just gonna
gap
be a
in the
video
cubicle
where
and
it's
enter
like
my stepmom's cubicle
people are gonna
instead.
think it's like
I
a
could hear my
montage video,
stepmom
but
saying
it's not.
something like, "Miss, your child is in here," but the mom continued to yell and grumble at the kid. My stepmom opened her own door, nudged the little poo out, and locked her door again. That's when the child slowly entered my field of vision. He toddled down the hall until he got to the very end and then got on his hands and knees and tried to crawl into my hero's cubicle. My hero wasn't having it.
What gun
She
do you
starts
have?
shouting, "Hello? Whoever's kid this is, come get your
Oh,
kid.
no.
Hello?" She is definitely shouting loud enough for Entitled Mom to hear, but Entitled Mom doesn't do anything. The kid has a poo-eating grin on his face and proceeds to crawl inside the cubicle when I see a large foot press upon his forehead from under the door and gently push him back out. "Hello? Whose kid is this? Come get your kid." The kid is pissed now and tries crawling inside My Hero's cubicle again, and My Hero again gently nudges him away with her foot. The kid
My
gets
Hero.
pissed and starts bawling, throwing a tantrum right there, and the fitting room attendant rushes in and looks at me. "Is that your kid?" And I just look at her like, "Why the freak would that be my kid?" and shrug. The fitting room attendant has that "I'm not paid enough to deal with this stuff" look on her face and asks loudly, "Whose child is this?" and starts peeping
Took you
under all the
long enough.
cubicles and knocking on all the doors. Fed up with everyone's stuff, Entitled Mom finally bursts out of her fitting room and comes right in the fitting room attendant's face and accuses her of attacking my kid. I just got here. I was outside returning clothes. I don't know what's going on.
Dang
"Then
it, the
why is
closest
my
one is
child
right there.
crying?"
At
"I don't
StreamYard.
know." Then they both turn to look at me. I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm also
I'm just gonna
annoyed
put
at
it
this
right there.
entitled beast, so I get snotty and say,
Alright.
"How should I know? I'm not your child's babysitter.
We need to find a
All I
balloon.
know is your kid is crawling around harassing women who are simply trying to change their clothes." Entitled Mom is building up to a massive, "Oh, heck nah," and getting ready to unleash her rage at me. When My Hero finally emerges from her fitting room, storms down
Whenever
the
it says
aisle,
heck and
gets
stuff,
in
it's actually a
Entitled Mom's
curse
face
word.
and shouts, "You need to control your effing kid. This
Oh,
entire
frick.
effing time you're arguing with people that little Goo is crying in front of my room. You need to pick him off the dang floor. What the heck is the matter with you? And then she does that storming off thing where she bangs her shoulder into entitled mom's shoulder on purpose as she leaves. And entitled mom was speechless. That's when my stepmom comes out of her cubicle, stops her entitled mom and fitting room into the car, looks from the crying toddler to entitled mom and back, shakes her head and says, "Those floors are so dirty," in that concerned troll voice.
hit him
And
a
then
few
the
times.
two of us skedaddled out of there. Some say entitled Brad is still sitting on that floor crying to this day. All these entitled parents only seem to care about their children, but half the things they do seem to border on child abuse. Why is this entitled mother so calm about the fact that her little boy is watching grown women get undressed? I can't believe how selfish you are. You won't let my little boy watch you get undressed? Gosh, the nerve of some people.
Ew.
That was r/entitled parents, and I
You
think I'm going to
listen
put
to
up
that?
a poll where I'm going to let you guys vote on who the worst entitled parent of all time is. So maybe I'll do it today, maybe I'll do it in a couple days, but definitely go check out my community tab, because if I post the poll, it'll be there, because I'm curious to see what you guys consider to be the worst parent on this channel.
No, frick. Dang it, an ad came up. I want to listen to that. Oh, you're finished. Alright, here's the give me your organs one.
Parents, where parents literally expect other people to give them their organs. Hi. Hello? So, you know how much Jenna loved your cat bag, right? She saw a bag with cats on it in the store and really wanted it, but we didn't want to spend the money for it because it's not worth it. Do you think you can let her have yours, or at least borrow it? She didn't forget about it. She will get tired of it eventually, and then you can have it back. Are you serious? After what happened last time, it will be a no. Why did you take so long to respond earlier? And yes, I am serious. And that's really rude of you. She's a little girl. She just wants to play around with it. Why are you being like this? 1, I was busy. 2, I don't care. 3, scene number 2. How heartless can you be? Just let her play with this
I bet he
stupid
took my
bag.
loot.
You will not order me around. If she wants to play with the bag, then I will send you a link so you can purchase one
Nah, I don't
yourself.
care.
I already told you I don't
You can
want
have
to
that
spend
hemlock.
money
I just
on it.
want the.
Okay, so how is that my problem?
Really? He
I
took
bought
like
it for
every.
myself. That bag is $2,000 and I will not have it ruined. Stop bothering me. So now you are saying that my daughter will ruin the stupid bag? What an evil, cruel jerk you are. You can afford it anyway. Just
He's
because I
following
can
you.
afford a bag that I worked hard for doesn't mean that your
I'm
daughter
not
is
even near you.
entitled to it.
Like,
You
he's
are her
way
mother,
closer to
you
you.
entitled, stupid jerk. If she wanted
He
something,
knows you have a
you
bulky.
buy it for
Here,
her.
don't
Go shove
open
a
it.
vacuum up your butthole and maybe
Don't
we'll
open
be
it.
able to
I'll
suck
tell
the
you when to
stupidity
open it.
out of you.
Because if
Stop
we wait it out, I
contacting
bet
me.
he'll leave at
F
one
you,
point.
jerk. I will be telling your grandparents about what a jerk you are. Go ahead. They already know that I am in the right. Sorry, sweetie, they aren't going to stop loving me. Hey, I just wanted to give all of
Can
my
you drop
viewers
the
out
vault
there
key
a
to me?
warning. After reading this post, I actually tried sticking
I
a
have the
vacuum
vault
up my
key.
butthole to see if it would suck the stupidity out. It definitely sucked something out, but it didn't look like stupidity. So, long story short, I may have to get butthole surgery again. Do not try this at home. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. So, for some background, I'm 18, 6'1", and about
Alright, we're
190
going
pounds.
train yard.
I've been trying to make my own business from
It's not
unwrapping
looted
cars,
yet.
vinyl wrap, interior and exterior detailing, and I
My
was
zip
so
line
lucky
thing
to
is
have a guy in
almost.
my area
Yeah.
ask if I could unwrap his
What
Ferrari.
is
a 488
Watson's
if anyone is
special
curious.
ability?
I gave him my price and estimated time it would take to do it. A few days.
She knows I have
so
a
I gotta go to
key.
him.
I'm not
He
gonna
agrees, so I
open it
start
until
work.
she
I
goes
get to
away.
my third day of work, removing adhesive from the wrap, and I'm working at the end of his driveway as that's where the son is making my life easier, and this daddy and daughter come walking down. ED is the dad, mid-40s in
What
age.
if he has a vault
EG
key
is
too?
daughter, maybe 16 or 17.
He
Entitled
opens
dad,
it so we can't
nice
get in
car
the
you
loot.
got there. Thank you, I'm just working on it, so I'll tell the owner you like it. You got the keys to it? No, I don't have the car
Yeah,
keys,
that's what I
sorry.
said.
Can I sit in it? It looks fun. No, it's not my car, so I can't let you sit in it, but points to my ratty 86 Toyota pickup. You can sit in that. That's my car. I don't mind if you sit in it. Ew, that's disgusting. No way I'm sitting in that. Stands up
We
for
gotta
kneeling.
kill 'em all.
Well, I can't let you sit in here. It's not my car.
Oh,
I
frick.
wouldn't let you sit in it if I wanted to let you.
Get back here.
So, she is just sitting in it, not gonna hurt it. I turn to face the dad. Big mistake. Yes, it can hurt the car. As I say that, I hear the door open and shut quickly. I turn to face the car just as she locks the door. I try to open it. No luck. Me knocking on the window. You need to get out right now. Back off before I make you. As he says this, I start my way around to the passenger door to try that one. Dad sees this and quickly pushes me over.
Dang it, he had a legendary thing.
I get up and honk my truck's horn to let the owner know something is up. He comes out because, well, it's an expensive car. As he does, I call the police because it's obvious that they aren't going to get out anytime soon. The owner tries to talk to them, but they both mock him. I tell the operator that people are trying to steal a Ferrari. That got their attention. 4 or 5 cops come up hella fast. Code 3. Lights and sirens for those who don't know. Entitled dad and entitled girl don't seem scared by them. The cops get the key from the owner and they try to unlock the door and open it as quickly as possible. They just keep locking it with no luck. It took lots of talking and lots of trying. They stopped trying for like 5 minutes and surprised them by unlocking it and opening the door. Suddenly, they start screaming and kicking. The dad somehow gets away from the officer and runs at me. I try to defend myself, but he gets me in the gut really good and knocks me to the ground. The officers get control of him and make sure I'm fine and asked if I wanted to press charges. That was a fast yes, as he has wasted over an hour of work and I felt like he destroyed my gut, along with a bunch of other charges that he got per request of the owner and all the laws he and his daughter broke. This happened about a week ago.
No way.
I'm feeling much
He just said it felt like he destroyed his gut. Yeah, because he like charged at him and slammed into the ground.
Ferrari as a thank you. The entitled dad and the entitled girl, I'm not sure what happened to them, but I'm sure it wasn't good. So I looked up the price of a Ferrari 488, and these suckers go for about $400,000. If you bought a car worth almost $500,000, and an entitled dad and his daughter jumped in and were mocking you from inside, what would you want to do to those two people? Let me know down in the comments.
Well, it's just,
I'm imagining
at least if we get a nobody can take it. Or we can go train. Look at train.
Is your gateway to the future of marketing and
Oh, we're going train? Alright.
You can make walls talk.
Dang it, ad.
This is a true story in China.
Alright, go train
mother
her.
had her second daughter. She decided that she doesn't want her. You see,
I love
r/entitled
to
have 2 children as opposed to the one-child policy.
Do you like r/entitled?
And this extra girl is just an inconvenience taking up the precious spot for a boy. So they abandoned her up without
I like
hesitation.
r/entitled the
next
most,
year,
like more
entitled
than
mom got
just
pregnant with a
regular,
boy who was spoiled
you know.
to death in the family. The girl
Hold
ended
on,
up with
no,
an
I got a
adoptive
grenade.
father more than 300
There's a
kilometers
thing
away
right
from her
here.
original village. He and his wife had 3
Dang it,
pregnancies,
you can
but
have
all
that light
ended up as a
mag.
miscarriage. So they adopted the girl, but divorced soon after because of the stress that came with the adoption.
I'm
For
going to bed in
16 years,
16
he'd been
minutes, because
raising
I
his
am,
adopted daughter on his own.
yeah.
The man
I
is
thought you
just
had
a
to go to your
grandfather and
mom's
is
tomorrow.
nowhere rich, but he loved the girl as his own daughter. They were living a quiet and happy life together until one day entitled mom turned up. Turns out the son got leukemia and needed bone
Would you be
marrow,
able to
and
play
no one
the
in family
entire
had a
tomorrow
match.
days?
So they turned to the daughter they abandoned 16 years ago, hoping that she would be a match.
Okay.
The father felt sorry for the 14-year-old boy. He agreed to take the girl to a hospital for a test, but he was afraid
I love
that the girl
holding
would
the
know
arc
she was
star in your
abandoned for her
hand
gender.
with this skin.
So
It
he
looks
made
sick.
the entitled
Oh,
mom
there's somebody
promise
in
to
there.
not tell her that she's adopted. The girl was a match and agreed to the procedure under the impression that she was donating for a stranger. The adoptive father then asked for a bond for the girl's health. In the beginning, he was
My weapon is
misled.
literally a
It would be as
sentinel.
simple as donating blood. However, when the doctors told him that donating bone marrow is a risky procedure, he was worried that if there is any complication, he won't have any means to save his daughter. The money would be returned to entitled
Hit him
mom,
for
but the
70?
girl remains complication-free when she's married. Entitled mom refused. Then the father said, "Don't worry about the money, but the surgery needs to be near where he is living so he can take care of his daughter
Frick.
at work." Entitled mother refused again, saying that it would be more expensive for them. The father hesitated, and the entitled mother freaking exploded.
Oh, I just had a sniper.
Entitled mom, her husband, and their eldest daughter marched
If that
to
guy
the girl's
didn't
school
leave.
right after class, stopped the car the girl was in.
That one's
Welcome
boring.
to
This one's
r/entitled
good.
parents, where we have parents
Attempts
so
murder.
entitled that it actually drives them to murder. A little backstory. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with a cancer of the nasal cavity, stage 2. The tumor was quite large, but thankfully benign. People have pointed out I formulated this wrong. By benign, I wanted to shorten the fact it still did not spread into other tissue, thus it was still contained, which is what I thought the word meant. I apologize for my gaps in knowledge. To get it removed, I first had to undergo aggressive chemotherapy to make it smaller. Thanks to the chemo, I had severe alopecia, hair loss, which made most of my hair and even eyebrows and eyelashes fall out. At some point, I had to go bald, but I wore a wig because I didn't want to look like a skinhead neo-Nazi. I'm 6'4" and pretty muscular, so I thought people would assume. So once, after a long chemo session in the hospital, I took the bus home. There's only one bus that goes from the hospital to where I live, so I took that one only to see it was absolutely packed. I felt awful thanks to the chemo, so I asked a middle-aged dude to let me sit. He was very understanding and gave me his spot without complaining. If you're reading this, thanks, bro. 2 stops later, enter Entitled Mother, a lovely whale with an "I demand a parley with the CEO" haircut and a 12-some-year-old kid. It took her roughly 5 seconds to see the bus was packed, start looking for a free seat, spot me, and start marching, or in her case, trying to fit in the aisle between the seats while shoving others aside, to me. When I saw her, I knew I was screwed. She then stood next to me and decided to talk to me. This is the conversation that followed. "Hey, could you let my kid sit down?" You mean me? Who else? "Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm on my way from the hospital and so are we." Nonsense, the stop was a few kilometers away from the hospital. "My boy just broke his leg and we're coming straight from the ER. Her kid was standing next to her without any support, clearly embarrassed. He's standing next to you completely fine.
This guy is such a
"Look here,
noob.
boy."
He shot
I
me
am
thinking
21
I
years
was
old.
an enemy.
"My kid deserves to sit down." "Look, madam, I'm sorry, but I just got back from a
I'm
chemo
out.
session
I'm
in the
down.
hospital and I need to sit down and rest." I then moved my wig a bit to let her see my bald head. Entitled Mother then straight up started yelling in my face. "Stop making excuses and get off the freaking seat, you freaking skinhead piece of trash." At this point, I was baffled. I didn't know what to say. The kid was trying to make his mother stop, and we had the attention of the whole bus. She then grabbed me and tried to yank me from my seat. I held on tight and thankfully didn't fall off. Now enter old gentleman, my savior. "Will you shut the F up, you dumb cow? Who do you think you're talking to?" With an ice-cold voice. "Stop assaulting other passengers or I will be forced to step in." Also, every dumb moron could see that the dude has cancer. "No, he's just a freaking skinhead." "He's got no eyebrows, you moron." Seems like that really offended Entitled Mom because she spun around on the spot and threw a falcon punch in the old gentleman's face. I was shocked and in disbelief. The whole bus was flabbergasted and the kid probably wished he'd never been born. Old gentleman then said something unbelievable and a golden sweet karma moment followed. Okay, that does it. Harassing passengers on the bus, physical assault against a passenger, and now assaulting an officer. You're in deep trouble, lady. Old gentleman then pulled out a badge and told her to stay where she was. Then he pulled out his phone, called someone, and told her that she was being arrested. I couldn't believe it. Old gentleman was a bloody cop. At this point, Entitled Mom was as white as a wall. The bus had just come to a stop, so she decided she'd make a run for it, but other passengers blocked her way. She then also got charged with resisting arrest thanks to this. 3 stops later, a police car was waiting for the Entitled Mom and Entitled Kid. Entitled Kid told me he was sorry for his mother's behavior, and I felt really sorry for the kid. He wasn't a bad child, but his mother was a hellspawn. Old gentleman then talked to me and asked me if I wanted to press charges, to which I gladly said yes. Took a statement and thankfully was kind enough to let me solve everything on the phone, so I didn't have to come to the police station for questioning. In the end, Entitled Mom
He
got
has a
some
mic.
jail time.
Hold
I
on.
think it was a few months and some community service.
Are you good at
This
game?
story to tell and the sweet taste of instant karma. Right now, I'm riding the same bus home as I
He
just
said
got
he's
back home from the
okay at this
hospital after a
game. I
checkup,
think
which
he
reminded
said
me of this. A friend who's sitting next to me
probably
told me I
has
should
Down
post it
syndrome,
here.
but still.
He, as much as myself, also couldn't believe that such people existed, but it seems I proved it to him. I should
I'm gonna
also
go
note
after
that the
this
surgery
match,
went well. I
or
was
after
declared
the next
cancer-free
match.
in November, and my hair is slowly returning. Also, I don't need to wear a wig anymore. The thing I can't understand is, if she thought this guy was a skinhead, why on earth would she talk to him like that? Coming up to a muscular skinhead and yelling into his face seems like the fastest way to get a one-way ticket to a curb stop. Some backstory. I'm in a D&D
Really?
group
You're
with a
going
couple of friends
there?
from nearby, and one of the other members of the group was a kid who was about 15 years old. He's a really sweet
hate
kid,
the
likes
music.
helping other people out, and he's
It's so
a big
boring.
fan of Dungeons and Dragons. He also has cancer in both of his lungs. He's from a religious family that basically forces him to act pure while he's in their sight. The
I want to
mom
get a
is
new
Westboro
music
Baptist Church
playlist. I would
level
literally
rabbit.
spend
And as a
money
quick
just to
aside, those of you who
change
don't know,
that.
that church is the church where the people stand outside of like funerals with the signs that say God hates the F word. While the dad is just
Perfect.
a
I have
sensible person who
thermite
just tries to
charges.
get
That
him
would
to be
be
a
awesome.
good kid. When he's out of sight of his parents, he just does normal teen stuff.
Alright, I got a
Because
pistol.
of his mom, the only books he was allowed to own were Christian books and Bibles.
Which
He
one? I'll
joined
get
our
it
group
down
mainly
first.
as a way to escape his home life and his mom. A couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago,
it's
the
'cause I
cancer in
didn't
his
even go
lungs
there
started to
to
get to
Boomer
him,
Boy.
so he was taken to a hospital by his parents. He contacted me about this a day after he was taken to the hospital, stating that he wanted a monster manual as his last
Dang,
wish,
I already got a
stating that
maxed
he was
out
tired of reading
carbine.
the
Well,
same
nearly.
things. I bought him the book from Barnes &
Where's
Noble,
the
but considering that he's
thing?
a
Where the
dying teen, I got him Bolo's
the
Guide to
key
Monsters
thing?
and Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes stacked on top of that. The next day, which was his birthday, he was still in the hospital, so I brought him the books as a gift. After he blew out the candles, we had cake and he started opening gifts. Mine was the first to be opened. Seeing what they were, he immediately got this humongous grin on his face and hugged me. Meanwhile, his mom stared down at the books with a look of pure disgust, with her husband staring at her with this wary look in his eyes. She picks up one of the books and relights one of the candles and holds the damn book over it to try and set it on fire. I managed to stop her and demand, "What the F are you doing? He asked me to get these books and I'm not going to let you take them away." His mom simply stared me down and said something along the lines of the book being sinful, satanic, and full of evil, and that her son has no business with them. I retort and say that her son can read what he wants and that she shouldn't have to force him to be Christian. She starts getting red in the face and yelling at me about essentially forcing children to believe in God from a young age. I state that I'm a Baptist, which I actually am, and say that faith in God is a matter between God and the individual. She turns red all over and actively starts to try and destroy the books, with me, my friend, and her husband trying to stop her.
You have
At
a
one point,
sniper
I shouted,
scope?
"Would God want you to do this? To restrict your dying son's freedom of expression?" Right in her face. This just sets her freaking ablaze. She tosses the books aside and starts trying to
Tell me if you find
strangle her son. And her husband calls security immediately when she does this.
Oh, frick.
Security gets here within about a minute or two of us trying to pry entitled mom off her son and drag her away, with her shouting that we're all catamites to the devil. Both her husband and my friend charged her with child abuse, assault, and attempted murder. Trial's still going, and I'll try to update this
What?
post as soon as the trial goes on. Then
I
the
don't
original
even
poster
know.
added a couple of updates that are not interesting, basically just thanking people
Okay.
for Reddit Gold and Karma.
I don't even
Then
have it
moving on to
anymore
the
because I got the
interesting
Peacekeeper.
edit 4. Trial was almost a
Freaking
disaster. Me, him, and her husband all
child
prosecuted against
abuse.
her. The moment she saw us, she
Attempted
tried to tackle
murder.
us, shouting something about divine retribution.
Why
but the
attempted
officers
murder? I
restrained her.
don't see
During
any
this
of that
whole
in the
thing, she
entire
kept pinning the
thing.
blame on me and him, calling us corrupted by sin. Needless to say, she was
Corrupted by
found
sin?
guilty
What?
of all three charges that I mentioned earlier. The moment she heard this, she went ape and
Oh,
tried to
fridge.
attack the judge, but officers tased her to the floor. Now
Attack
she'll be
the
serving for
judge?
20
Oh
years
my.
for the other three charges and 10 more on
What?
top of a
Yeah.
court official.
She's
Thank you all
she
for
is
the support you guys
Christian
give us.
and she does
I'm
that.
sorry guys, but this was not an entitled parent. Let me try this again. Welcome to r/psychotic parent, where parents would rather murder their children and set fire to a hospital than have someone disagree with them. Backstory: I live in a middle upper class neighborhood. Everyone is
Attempted
very
murder.
friendly,
Okay,
and it's
boomer.
right next to a school. My neighborhood is in the east side of Pennsylvania, and if anyone lives there, you will know about the snow. We got about 6 inches of
Yeah,
snow,
we're
so
both.
of course
He's
school
actually
was
really
canceled.
far.
This isn't
Hold
important
on,
until
stay
later,
there,
but
stay
I
there. I want
also
to
have
use
a
my
service
grapple.
dog. I woke up
Cook
at about
thing.
7
My
a.m.
Bob.
and decided to go outside and play with my dog. We were having fun running around when I noticed my neighbor trying to get in his
Alright,
car.
come here.
Now, I don't know what happened.
Why do we
and
get
it's
so
not
many
my
of these
business,
keys?
But my neighbor is wheelchair bound. He drives his car with those special handles you attach to the pedals. Anyway, I noticed him trying and failing to get through the 6 inches of snow on his driveway,
Yay.
so I decided to help him out. I went to
This
my
is so
shed,
much
grabbed a
faster.
shovel and some rock salt. I walked over and offered to shovel his driveway so he could go wherever he needs to be. My
I
neighbor
love being
accepted and thanked me
Pathfinder.
for being so helpful, then he went back inside. Over the course of the next 45 to 60 minutes, I shoveled his driveway and salted it. My dog sat at the edge the whole time, ready for
Hold on.
action like the good girl she
Does this
is.
have any
After I
more
was done,
useful
I
stuff
informed
we
my
need?
neighbor, who thanked me and started walking away.
It's all trash.
Suddenly, the clouds became dark and it started storming. Thunder and lightning everywhere. The devil had arrived. Not really. The entitled mom was walking down the street and noticed me while I was finishing up. Then she decided to strike. Dun dun dun! Hey, I noticed you shoveled neighbor's driveway, and I was wondering
Oh,
if you could
that's
shovel
trash.
mine.
There's like nothing.
Sure, I'll do it for
It's
10
just a
bucks.
longbow
But you shoveled
and
his driveway
something
for
else.
free. If you haven't noticed, he can't move his legs or shovel the driveway himself. Well, I have children, and I need to drive to the store to feed them.
Entitled.
Well, what's stopping you from shoveling? You seem perfectly fine to me.
Look
Can't
how
you just
far
help
he is.
out a mother?
He's trying to get
Give
here.
me
He
10
knows
bucks
we
and I
have a
will.
vault key.
You
But he
effing
look
millennials have
how
no
far he is.
respect
He's
for
like
anyone.
just
I am a
entered the
hardworking
thing.
mother, and you have no right to refuse what I tell you to do. This entitled parent had the audacity to try to grab my arm and try to pull me. I yanked my arm away. What the F is wrong with you? Get away from me. My dog, although on the job, is very protective.
Look at him.
At
He's
this
just
point,
now
she stands in
coming.
front of me and growls at the lady. Your dog is
He
crazy.
ain't getting
She's
anything.
going to attack
Is
me.
there any
You
more
need to
body
put down that
shields?
monster.
Yeah, a blue
By the
one.
way,
That's the
here
best
is my
one I
little
got.
monster. See how vicious and dangerous she is? I yell, sick 'em, girl. The dog lets out a single bark, not even that scary. The entitled parent runs for her effing
I
life.
can't get there in
I take
time.
off the dog's vest so she's not on duty and throw a stick near entitled parent. She doesn't see it. Get it, girl. Dog takes off towards the stick. Entitled
I'm gonna
parent
pause
turns
this.
around.
It's getting annoying. Oh frick! I hit him a few times for 24 damage.
I gotta heal before I die.
Recharging my shields. Frag out. Frag out.
Where is this guy? He fully
I
evacuated.
need help over here before I die.
Okay, I'm coming.
No! Fuck!
Got him. Dang, that guy was low.
Now we can. I got you, friend.
My circuits are connecting again.
I need all of his.
I need ammo. Oh, Phoenix kit, nice. Hey, you should definitely take
2 light rounds. I'll take it.
Healing my wounds.
You got any heavy?
What? I just grabbed a grenade.
The reason why that whole thing started is because
Oh frick! We need to get to the circle. Dang, that's far.
where is it? Hey, what happened to that other guy?
What other guy?
The one that I was shooting at?
Oh yeah, we killed him.
Yeah, I broke the shield and it hit him.
That guy, that sniper guy, he was so low, and he
Yeah,
sucks.
I know. I hit him. I broke his shield and I hit him.
What is that sound? Is that the storm? Why is that so loud?
Sure, use your thing. Your ult. It recharges fast.
Ready to fly on a zipline.
You see how much it charges?
Yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's going over there when it's closing in a minute. We ain't dumb.
Look how small it is and look how many squads.
Sh- Dang, there's 6 more squads. We just killed one.
Yeah, as soon as it got intense, you stopped it.
1 minute before the ring closes. We have time.
I'm gonna go to bed after this match.
Right there.
I hope we're gonna win this match because this is the last match I'm playing tonight. And I'm getting on in the morning early, and I'm gonna train.
45 seconds until it closes.
I guess,
Target over there.
My God.
Hostile spotted. I see something good this way. We're close to the ring. 30 seconds left.
Looking for better backpacks. Phoenix kit, I'll take it.
I downed an enemy.
alright, that's the whole squad.
New kill leader appointed.
10 seconds. The ring's close.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
Nucleator friend. And I'm coming. Who the heck uses the L-Star nowadays? I don't even pick it up when it's my first gun I can get. Behind you. Oops, I was shooting you. Got him.
Get me.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Why am I being so targeted? Hurry, I can stop this.
Recharging my shield.
Oh, frick. Oh, that scared me.
That was the last one. Bye-bye, squad.
2 more Phoenix kits. Ooh.
Dang. We just negative 2 more squads. Actually, 3, I think.
Yeah, hey, there's a legendary behind you.
Hold on.
It's another Android.
Yes, I got one where I can charge it up. Yeah, I can't hold that. Alright, when you get to this circle, I finally got one of those things. Look, now I can supercharge it. That was me. I can supercharge it now.
I need more heavy ammo.
Okay, new sight, I guess. Alright, nobody in here.
Alright, we're in the
I have so much ammo.
Thank you.
Look, each team has 3 people.
Met
Let's just wait.
bunch of loot kits.
I need to go, yeah, I need ammo.
Oh frick. On the bridge there was a thermite grenade. Why does he have nothing, no ammo at all?
There we go, that's my ammo.
Enemy spotted.
I'm marking the bridge.
Cancel that.
Oh, someone. Someone is here.
I think.
I think upstairs is fine. Alright, let's just camp.
Hostile spotted.
Hit him for 12.
Where are you shooting?
Those people.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
Why'd you ask? Oh frick, they got a sniper. Watch out.
Feels that shot in the air?
The sniper is dangerous. He's pretty good at aiming.
Incoming care package.
I hit one.
Need to recharge my shields.
What if the guy just comes up right now?
I've spotted an enemy.
You wanna just like... Here, Alex, come with me. No, Alex, I wanna flank with you. Alex.
No, I'm not flanking. I'm blocking.
Well, I'm flanking.
Let's go this way. Forget that.
The circuit is complete. Fence in position.
Alright, me and this kid are flanking.
Let's go this way. Never mind.
Here, I'm gonna go in this building.
Might be something good this. Forget that.
Alright, hurry up. This is like the drug dealer office thing from freaking Cops. Alright, hurry up. Alright. I know that was a waste of time going in here.
Hey, people right there.
Care package over here. Heard that.
I marked a care package.
Never mind.
Watch out, it might be a distracting. They're behind.
Making
They were over there. They were over there. They're in that building.
target.
I think.
Cancel that. 1 minute. Far.
This guy's just looting. Yes, do you not see the flames coming out of the building right now? I think it was a caustic. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Watch out, grenade.
Man, if only I could go into that.
I'm taking shots.
Yeah, it is a cost.
Told you.
Alright, I got this.
Recharging my shields.
Only 30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh frick, they got a sniper all the way up there. Watch out, they got a sniper up there. I marked where they got a sniper.
Contact with hostile.
I marked where they have a sniper. He's sniping me.
The enemies are shooting at me.
Need to recharge my shields.
Oh, hit him for 121. Hit Wraith for 121.
Patching myself up.
Let's have fun.
Shooting at me.
No, help, 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 help. This person's low, this person's low. Help. Help me. Thank you. Taco soup. No taco soup. They're finishing. Oh, frick. Oh, I'm dead because I'm... Help me.
I need you over here.
Dang it, I'm dead.
The gods have decided.
Oh, it's just me and this guy.
Imagine there was one last respawn thing. That'd be sick, but there's not.
Okay, so there's one squad with one person.
Danger, move.
Someone's got a shot on me. Pretty sure.
Idiot.
He's using a freaking pistol.
Yeah, I see.
You gotta get this win. It's my last time on. For tonight.
It all matters if I hit my shot. I see the person. I'm not gonna miss it. He's already shooting at someone else. Why?
You could go outside.
If I
There's like,
die,
you could go outside. There's like one more respawn thing right outside.
our partner got my way 3 times. Our partner just screwed me up. Oh, you fucking idiot!
Stop healing. Oh my god. Well, goodbye. Goodbye.
Alright.
Ah.